Okay, so I just said a whole bunch of stuff and realized that my microphone had been muted during the shutdown. Okay, so yeah, my PC randomly shut down for some reason or another. No idea why. Well, regardless, let's just hope it doesn't happen again. And we'll see how far we can get. This is why I like to save often. This is why I like to save often. Let's see how this goes. Please let this be after the battle. See, I'm not going to bother reading through all this junk because, I mean, we did just do this. Goodness sakes, I have to refight him. Curse you, Mr. Mint. Curse you. Regardless, we'll get this over with. At least I know I can beat him. I also know if that's the battle. So, items. He has stuff. He has stuff. He has like nothing. We are actually going to take this, and we are going to transfer it. He already has a couple. He has all of them right now, really. We'll transfer one to him. We will transfer one to Rab. We'll go ahead and transfer one more to Eric. Okay, so that should be good for that. Items. Let's go ahead and transfer some to Rab. We will transfer 3. We'll transfer 3 more and transfer to Eric. We're going to transfer 3. Strong medicine. We're going to transfer 1 to Rab. We're going to transfer the other to Eric. Special medicine, we will transfer 2 to Rab. And we will transfer 2 to Eric. We're not going to worry about the superior medicine right now. Antidotal herbs. We will transfer 1 to Rab. Transfer 1 to Eric. I don't really want to do a whole lot more of transferring, but go ahead and transfer 1 more of these to Rab. Okay. Should be good for the time. Alright, let's do this. We've already done a lot of this, so I'm going to skip through a lot of the conversation through here. Let's just get through this fight and keep moving forward. I'm still trying to figure out why my PC is randomly shut down. I mean, seriously, it wasn't overheated. It was actually quite cool. So I have no idea what was really going on. Regardless.
Let's get a move on.
Oh, sadness. That's depressing. I wonder if I can put him to sleep. Sadness. Let's try decelerating him. Gosh, nothing's affecting him this round.
Try this for size.
There we go. Spells, abilities. Let's knock Kendrick out of it. Spells. Let's go ahead. Oh, actually, he's just about out, so let's go and use the double dragon slash and get through that. Abilities, let's... That's nice. Party members. Okay, let's go ahead and get Sylvando's curse out of here. That right is rain, though. Yeah. First multi-heal. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go ahead and increase defenses even further. Ugh. Let's see. Oomph again. Spells. Actually, abilities. Let's go and do right as rain. Good. Now let's also increase magic barrier on everyone. Let's attack. Spells. Let's go Accelerato again. Abilities, Benediction on Hendrik. Ugh. Probably not flashing yet, so we're good. Slowing him down. No such luck. Attack. Okay. Let's go ahead and multi-heal again, just be on the safe side. Oh, I like it. Actually, pet powers for his whiz. Let's just try to end him right here. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay.
Shut. Eleanor.
Okay, let's get through this. Let's go. Come on.
At last. You, all those but with time, I beg.
The void. That'll have to.
Alright, I know what happens if I talk directly to him. Actually, is there any treasure in here that I can pick up before I talk to him? Doubtful, but possible? Let's just talk. Free him from his nightmare? That's what the voice said, right? So what are you waiting for, honey? Your puppy deserves to rest in peace, and you're the one who can make that happen. So that's your dad, huh? You know, all this stuff about families really make me think about my own. I mean, I must have had a dad too, right? But I guess I'll never know who he was. That's kind of sad. I cannot believe this is what become of poor Irwin. We have to do something about this, laddie. Here, son, why not go a wee bit closer and listen to what he has to say himself? I too was party to the tragedy that befell this place all those years ago. I was sent to save King Carnelian from the monsters. Your father was a fine warrior, Dragon. You must never forget that. Alright, let's get this over with. Oh. I've already heard this other guy's response.
Such pain. Such anguish. I am helpless.
Okay, so this is roughly back where it kicked out on us. Yeah, everything's still nice and cool.
King Irwin,
Control, doing good.
it is a great honor to be invited to celebrate this most special of days with you.
The birth of your son and heir is a source of great joy and happiness to us all. Congratulations, Your Majesty.
Thank you. Thank you. Aye, this is a momentous day for Dundrasil. I am truly humbled to be lucky enough to celebrate it with you all. My dear Sultan, King Gustav, allow me to welcome you both to Dundrasil. You honor us with your presence.
The honor is all ours, King Irwin. Truly, it has been far too long. 1,000 thanks for preparing such lavish festivities. Though, of course, we are not here merely to celebrate. Today's colloquy of kings shall determine the fate of Erdrea for generations to come. I, for one, mean to see that my people's interests are well represented. You will forgive me if I grow a little passionate at times.
It is the first time the rulers of the Four Kingdoms have ever gathered under one roof, you know. A momentous occasion indeed. But the reason itself is a momentous one, of course. The birth of an heir to the title of Luminary is an event of unparalleled significance.
Indeed it is. Thank you once again for agreeing to meet so readily. Now, I have some final preparations to make before we convene the colloquy. I will come and fetch you when we're ready to begin. Guards, I don't suppose any of you have seen King Carnelian?
Yes, sire. King Carnelian is walking the grounds with Lord Robert, sire.
I cannot believe King Irwin makes the time to talk to ordinary guards like me. I'm lucky to be working for a man like him, and that's a fact. What can I do for you? I could have sworn there was somebody talking to me. Must be my imagination. The soldier doesn't move a muscle. He doesn't seem to be aware of Dragon's presence. The rulers of all 4 kingdoms brought together for a great summit. There will be fireworks, I am sure. And luckily for me, I have a front row seat. It's a good little outlook there, I think. How in the heavens is one expected to bring a child up to be a hero and savior? The mere thought of that kind of pressure is simply terrifying. King Irwin has proven himself to be a wise and benevolent ruler as well as a mighty warrior. And now his son turns out to be the Luminary. He's certainly not wanting for plaudits, that one. Every day brings new reports of monsters terrorizing some village or other. The world's become rather a dangerous place. Thank goodness the Luminary's here at last to keep us safe from all the unpleasantness. I really don't know why everyone makes such a fuss about the Luminary. He's just a character from an ancient fairy tale. He isn't even real. Not like Sir Hendrik of Heliodor. Now there's someone you really can believe in. A true hero. The Knights of Dundrasil share the same chivalric values as the Desert Knights of Gallopolis, but this is no surprise, of course. King Irwin is a knight himself. I am sure he urges his men to honor the pledge, just as his most exalted majesty the Sultan does. By the sands, what a feast! And as if that were not cause enough for joy, the rulers of the great kingdoms are gathered at last. The birth of the Luminary is an auspicious event indeed. My own son and heir is also soon to be born. I must endeavor to celebrate his arrival with equal pomp and splendor. Crivens, the birth of a wee prince has brought the poshest folk from all 4 kingdoms to the castle. I've to be on my best behaviour today. The birth of the Luminary brings the promise of peace for all Erdrea. Let all be as Yggdrasil wills it. Ooh. Haha, I got a wake robin out of that. Agreeable banquet. Are there any other pots? Now I actually have to go around and look for this. Yes. Another wake robin. I wonder when Prince Dragon will be presented to us all. I can't wait to see if he has his mother's face. Doesn't it feel strange, though, pinning the hopes of our kingdom on a wee baby? But I've no doubt he'll be able to handle it. I just hope we get to see him soon. There's no need to be so impatient. We'll get to see the baby just as soon as the Colloquy of Kings is done. I think they might be getting started with that any minute now. Actually, I saw King Irwin head into the courtyard with King Carnelian. The Luminary of Legend, the one who once saved Erdrea from the ancient evil. He bore a mark upon his hand, the mark of light. And now Prince Dragon is here, and he bears the same mark. Not that we've seen it yet, of course. Alright, I think it's time for me to move through to the next area, the courtyard.
King Carnelian, Lord Robert, I will be convening the colloquy shortly, if you'd like to make ready.
Lord Robert informs me that the boy bears the mark. That he is the Luminary reborn.
That's right, I've decided to present him to you all at the colloquy. The sight of so many people gathered to celebrate his birth has brought home to me how important he is. How much hope the light he brings represents.
Save it for the meeting, Irwin.
Don't take it to heart, laddie. The fate of all Erdrea hangs in the luminary now. Not everyone's going to be happy about that. Right, it's nearly time. Why don't you go and fetch the wee one from Eleanor's chambers?
Let's see, what all have we got here? Any little treasures to find? That wee scam's gone off somewhere again. Ach, I don't blame her. Banquets like this must be dull as dishwater when you're her age. I just wish it wasn't on me who had to keep an eye on her. I mean, Princess Jade of Heliodor is famous for getting into all sorts of scrapes. Well, there they go. King Irwin, King Carnelian, and Lord Robert, all off upstairs. I suppose the colloquy of kings will be getting started soon then. They gone up? I is going down. Because maybe there's something down here. The Mark of Light, eh? Same one as the Luminary of Legend. Aye, he's a special wee fellow, alright. I wanna have a wee look at the Luminary too. Maybe I'll just sneak off for 5 minutes. No one will notice. Ach no, I cannot do that. The castle's chock full of dignitaries from all over the world. It's my job to keep them safe. Oh? The door won't budge. Of course it won't. Jerks. I'm friends with all of the royal families, you know. I could introduce you to a prince or two if you're interested. A prince? Cravens, hehe. All's well. Alright. Okay. Got some special medicine. We've been getting sent out to fight monsters all over the place recently. I hope this isn't a sign of evil brewing. Sir Hendrik of Heliodor. He's the one everyone's talking about. The finest young knight in all Erdrea, or so they say. And I can see why. I just walked past him down in the dungeon, and he's every inch a hero. That man's gonna change the world, I'm sure of it. King Irwin was not born into royalty. He was an ordinary man who became a knight, the best in the kingdom. Then one day he rescued Princess Eleanor from some monsters, and the rest is history. If that's not an inspirational story, I don't know what is. Maybe one day I'll get to... Ugh, what am I saying? I did not become a knight so I could meet some pretty lassie. I believe in the pledge, and that's why I've got to keep training my hardest. Is there nothing in here? Secret passage! I can see it! I can see it! There's a secret passage hidden behind this one. Gah! Looks like I'll be coming back this way anyway. Did I see something back here? Nope. Let's see if I can open this door. Is there anything in here? Oh, I see pulse. Special antidote. Any others before I try talking? Nope. Queen Eleanor must be delighted to have given birth to the Luminary. I'm sure he'll be a feisty wee fellow. After all, his mother was more than a handful in her day. Ah, but you could always tell there was something special about her. Ach, listen to me, talking to myself. Come on, you. Back to work. Nearly time for my shift. Why do they have to have the colloquy of kings on the same day as the banquet to celebrate Prince Dragon's birth? What have they got to discuss that's so important? Something to do with the prince, maybe? The Luminary, eh? I do wonder what life's got in store for wee Prince Dragon. Still, I don't suppose it really matters all that much. His mother and father are gonna love him no matter what, and that's the most important thing. A priest. I do feel honoured to have been asked to say a few words when Prince Dragon is presented to his future subjects, but when I look at all these people, I can't help but feel nervous. It's probably best if I don't think about it too much, and just focus on my ordinary priestly duties instead. Now then. Yeah, let's definitely go ahead and save. I don't want to go back through all that. There. Wee Princess Jade really does look like her mother. Poor hen. She was so young when she passed. I don't know if that's where I'm supposed to go yet or not. There it is. Irwin's lantern. It's still giving off that strange light. I don't like it one bit. Och, but this is not the time for my doom and gloom. We're supposed to be happy that the Luminary's been born. How many times do I have to tell you, you big galoot? Queen Eleanor's chambers are through that door and on the left. Hurry up before King Irwin gets here. I'm sorry, I'm new here. Ah, the throne room. What kind of treasures are here? Gosh, I gotta stop talking like that. The accent's gonna stick if I don't stop. Ach, I wish Lord Robert had never told me about the Book of Irwin. Now I can't stop thinking about what it says about... No, I mustn't think about that. Today we celebrate the birth of Prince Dragon, and to heck with everything else. So we're going to go this way first. Lord Robert's bedchamber. Ach, I cannot believe it. Lord Robert's been hiding his magazines under the bed again. It's only been a few days since Queen Eleanor confiscated the last lot. Hehe, sly old dog. Sage's elixir. Nothing. I see a book I can read. Looks like an old diary of Rab's. Dragon takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Ever since the day I ceded the throne to young Irwin, the lad has poured his heart and soul into making Dundrasil the greatest kingdom it can possibly be. He was never raised as royalty, and I must admit, I shared some of my subjects' doubts about whether or not he was truly suited to rule at first. But now I know I made the right choice. He soon gained their trust and respect, and mine as well. The entire nation is united behind him. My dear Eleanor has made a very fine choice of husband indeed, which means I can get on with enjoying my retirement. Actually, do they say something? Oh, it's so sweet. I love hearing the sound of happy laughter coming from the King and Queen's chambers. Aye, Queen Eleanor's been in fine spirits ever since wee Prince Dragon was born, and isn't he just the spit of his mommy?
Oh, he's so tiny. Can I touch him, Lady Eleanor? I promise I'll be careful.
I think he likes you, Jade. He wants to play. He's a very special boy, you know. They call him the Luminary. People have all sorts of hopes for him. But I just hope he grows up to be like his father. That he can help people to overcome their problems. Just as Irwin does.
I hope he grows up to be nice and kind like you, Lady Eleanor. King Irwin!
The colloquy's about to start, Eleanor. Will you hand me the wee one? All right, wee man. Let's go and talk to some scary old men, shall we? Don't worry. Daddy'll look after you.
Oh, Irwin. You don't need to hold on to him so tight, you know. Let the poor boy breathe. Would you look at it thundering away out there? And on such a special day, too. It's making me feel uneasy.
Come on now, Eleanor. There's nothing to worry about. We'll keep you safe no matter what, won't we, wee man?
And what about me,
Hey, you don't need me to protect you, Jade. You've got King Carnelian. Your dad's a force to be reckoned with, and no mistake. Right. We better get this meeting started. I'll see you later, Eleanor.
Good luck. Both of you.
Alright, now let's loot the room. Oh, there's a book to read. There's a book called The Book of Irwin. Chapter 1, Song of Beginnings. World Tree's gift, first of many, bold, bright, blessed luminary. Thy light doth a shadow cast, lo the dark one, bleak, black, vast. Chapter 2, Song of Prayer. World Tree's foot, a plea, a prayer, ringeth through the mountain air. Babe is born, tree's will revealed, Serenica, luminary shield. The book is filled with many more such important sounding poems. Dragon carefully closes it. A diamond. Alright, it looks to be all that there is to this room, so we shall move along. I suppose... How do you remember which room they said they'd be in? What? Don't you listen to a word of the briefing? It's in the room straight across from the throne room, you daft galoot. Haha, ach, don't be such a grump. I was just asking in case it all kicks off in there and we need to dash in to save the king. As if that's gonna happen. I really don't want to go back through all that.
This child, he is the one?
He bears the mark. There's no mistaking it. Dark one riseth, tree descendeth, Luminary, man defendeth. Light's mark shineth, hand extendeth. With his coming, black night endeth.
The final poem in the Book of Irwin.
The legends tell us that the Dark One was defeated by the Luminary in the Age of Heroes, bringing eternal peace to the world. But, as I'm sure you haven't failed to notice, monsters walk the land once more. The peace of Erdrea is under threat.
The kingdom of Svardsrust has already fallen at the wicked creature's hands, and King Arnund with it. He will be sorely missed.
And now a child has been born who bears the mark. Which brings us to a reason for gathering here today. What does all this mean for Erdrea?
You speak of the Dark One, of monsters running wild, of the peace of centuries crumbling. But surely, the birth of the child signals an end to our woes. Now that the Luminary is among us, the balance can be restored, the peace can be maintained. All is well, is it not?
You believe that the presence of the Luminary will ensure that peace prevails. Can you be certain? Forgive me, Lord Robert, but the Book of Irwin contains another poem concerning this matter, does it not?
It does. The very first poem. The prophecy. World tree's gift, first of many. Bold, bright, blessed luminary. Thy light doth a shadow cast. Lo, the Dark One, bleak, black, vast.
I just read that.
What are the two of you implying? That the Luminary causes the appearance of the Dark One?
Without light, there cannot be shadow. Without darkness, the stars cannot shine. This has always been the way of the world. Darkness and light must coexist. So, indeed, the birth of the Luminary may well be what causes the Dark One to awaken.
You dare to imply that my son is somehow the source of our troubles? That the Luminary isn't a force for good?
Can we be certain that he is? Evil does not always take a monstrous form, after all. You must have noticed the sinister glow emitted by Erdwin's lantern of late. Ever since your child was born, in fact.
What are you trying to...
Oh. The star sings at night, you know. I have heard it. It sings of Erdrea's destruction.
King Gustav is right.
Oh, don't you start.
Ominous footsteps approach. We all hear them. As the leaders of this world, we owe it to our people to root out even the slightest hint of evil at its source. Even when that source is painfully close to home.
Why don't you just come out and say it? You're asking me to kill my own son. My own flesh and blood. Something happened. Not long before the child was born. I'm sure some of you saw it. A great, blinding light shot up from Yggdrasil.
and set the sky aglow. For a moment, it seemed that night had become day. We saw that same light on the evening he was born. It was shining from the mark on his hand. The child is a force for good. I have never been more certain of anything. He did not give rise to the darkness. He was sent to drive it out. Light and dark are not two sides of the same coin. The light of the luminary is a gift. A gift that will cleanse the world of evil.
A rousing performance indeed. Of course, if you had shown even a witless conviction, we would have had no choice but to remove the child from your care. The luminary is the child of Yggdrasil. He alone can bring light to the world. He must be protected at all costs.
I hope you will forgive us our little test, but we had to be sure how strongly you believed. Your face.
I am satisfied. Send him to Heliodor when he comes of age. He will be trained in all that he will need to fulfill his destiny. We must confer upon the luminary the power to lead us all.
King Carnelian, everyone, I don't know what to say.
Very good. The most pressing item on our agenda is dealt with, and it ended just as I knew it would.
Now the matter is settled. Our kingdoms are united in their purpose.
Let all be as Yggdrasil wills it.
That concludes the colloquy. Now, all that remains is to introduce the luminary to his adoring public.
Thank you, King Carnelian. My friends, I'd like to thank you all for coming. Now, dear... Your Majesty! What is it?
You must flee the palace immediately. Monsters! Hundreds of monsters!
We're under attack. Everyone, we have to get out of here now.
Can this truly be happening? Are the monsters willing to destroy an entire kingdom to get their hands on a mere child? Mighty Yggdrasil, lend us your protection. May your blessed boughs hold back these foul creatures. He's watching the door with silent resolve, determined to protect King Gustav at all costs. Who was it who claimed the luminary would be our savior? So far he appears to be anything but... Coward. Fear not, your majesty. I will give my life to protect you if I must. In the name of Gallopolis. Is there anything hidden over on this side then? Nope. Is there anything at all hidden in here? Don't think so, so we can head on.
Where's the luminary, boss? Give him to us.
They have come in force, but they shall not have the child. Lord Robert and I will keep them at bay. Take Eleanor and the child and flee the castle. Now!
But King Carnelian, this is suicide!
You need not fret on my behalf. I am not in my dotage just yet. Now go!
Thank you. Both of you.
I'll take you all on if I have to. You will never have the boy. I just hope Irwin made it to the throne room. Mwah, foolish human worms. You will die trying to protect your precious luminary. Monster doesn't seem to be aware of Dragon's presence. Try to fight it? Yeah, let's do it. Mustafa. Let's see how this goes. Good, we can start with that. So let's go ahead and start with sword stance. Oh, that was easy. The Mustafa is defeated. They just keep coming, wave after wave of them. I don't know how long I'll be able to hold them off. Where's the next one for me to eliminate? I'll show the sergeant what I'm made of. He won't be shouting at me anymore when he sees this. Hi-yah! You won't get the better of us, you horrible things. Yeah, if you think you're getting past sworn soldiers of Dundersil, you have another thing coming. He wants us to be aware of Dragon's presence. Try to fight it? Yeah, let's do it. Chasamanot. Fight. Little sword stance. Attack. Oh, easy peasy. Chasmanot is defeated. But I was just about to finish the blighter off. Cravens, I must be tougher than I thought. How'd you like that, eh? That's what you get when you mess with Dundersil. Are there any others around here for me to fight? That was easy. Eek! Hurry up now, over there. Teach those horrible monsters a lesson. You will not defeat us. You will not take our luminary. Pathetic little humans, I will slice you open and tear your insides out. The monster doesn't seem to be aware of Dragon's presence. Try to fight it? Sure. Hyperexion. Fight, ability, sword stance. Another one done. Mustn't move, mustn't breathe, must pretend to be dead. Muhaha, feeble worms, you will all be crushed before your hero Hendrik even gets here. Huh, of course we're going to take it down. Okay. Anything in this room? Jinx, I did it! I killed a wee horror. Oh, good for you. Good job. Okay. I can sense something. Or someone, yes. I sense the presence of one who will save our fair kingdom. I pray for you, whoever you may be. Please accept this blessing and deliver us from evil. Oh, hey. Your presence is faint, but I feel it. The people of Dundrasil are at your service, whoever you are. I like this. Ha! Is that all you got? You'll need to do better than that if you're wanting to take down Dundrasil. Okay. Mordegon ordered me to make a bonfire of humans and burn this castle to the ground. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Of course we're going to fight it. We're going to crush it. Okay, so far my sword stance hasn't done much for me, so we're just going to... Yep, you see? That's easy. Take out all of these crappy fiends. First Swad's Rust, now Dundrasil. None of your human strongholds are safe from obliteration at our hands. Of course I'm going to crush you. Don't even bother asking. Any of them manage their way into here? Not looking like it. Let's see if any of them manage to squirm their way into here. Okay. Looks like that's all of them at the moment down this way. So now I can go back up. Back up this way to the throne room.
King Irwin, there you are! We were so worried.
You're alive. Oh, thank the heavens. When we saw the monsters coming, we feared the worst for you both.
Wait a minute. Is my... Something seems amiss.
Never mind that now. We need to get out of here, all of us. Come on.
Just a moment. Go ahead.